Shalom to the house of Israel. I'm your brother Benaiah of the south arm of the Great Millstone Camp, heralds of YAHAWAH, coming to you with another lesson to the spirit and power of YAHWAH Yahawashi. Before we delve into the lesson, we take this time to give all honor, all glory, all praises, all reverence to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harukakwadash, double honors to our apostles, prophets, and teachers of Great Millstone, our spiritual fathers who rule well, teach well. Peace and salutations to the sincere Akim and Akwath who follow this truth in all diligence and all sincerity. I'm your brother Abaniah coming to you with a lesson entitled Power Shall Preserve the Godly. Power, YAHAWAH Ba'ashem Yahawashi, shall preserve the godly. In spite of what situation you are going through, YAHAWAH Ba'ashem Yahawashi is going to preserve. He's going to bring you through it. Right? Whatever it may be. Right? This is why our confidence must be firmly rooted in Him. Things may appear to overwhelm us at times, and we go feel it. We're going to feel the burdens, we're going to feel the pressure. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, His ears is near to the cries of His people. Right? This is Psalms chapter 12. Right? I'm going to read from verses 1 to 8, and then we go bring out a couple other precepts to go with it. Right? It says, help, Yahweh, for the godly man cease it, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. David is crying unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi to help. This is our cry. Because when you look around, you tend to see more evil than anything else. And you often wonder, is there any good in the world? The amount of times I've heard people ask that question, is there anything good in the world? Some people even say there is no more good in the world because we're living in a time and in a world where evil seems to be victorious, seems to be the order of the day. But we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi have preserved a remnant of His people. So we are crying out for help. Help, who we asking the help from? Yahweh. Scripture says, I lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, which made heaven and earth. It says, help Yahweh, for the godly man cease it, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor. With flattering lips and with a double heart do they speak. They're not speaking any truth anymore. It's as if there is no truth in the earth. Everybody about deceit. Everybody about spreading lies and falsehood. And they would have you believe that truth has been squashed out from the earth. But that's a lie. Truth still is here on the earth. Truth cannot exist without, lies cannot exist without the truth. The truth was always the truth. The truth don't need lies to be the truth. The truth stands on its own. It says, Yahweh shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaketh proud things, which is pretty rampant even among the body. Persons speaking proudly and acting proudly. People who think they walk more pious and more righteous than you. And they would try to dung on you because they feel you're not meeting a certain expectation of theirs. And they would judge you as unworthy and unfit. Right? But the Lord says He's going to cut off all flattering lips and tongue that speak proud things. Who have said with our tongue, we will prevail. Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? And this is why they don't want to follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. They find He's too strict. What He requires, it's boring. And I come out, I only have one life to live, and I need to live my life to please me. It says, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith Yahweh. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. And this is a promise from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. So though your situation threatens to overwhelm you and you can't see no way out, remind Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi of that which He promised. Scripture say Yahweh is not slack concerning His promises, as some men count slackness. Scripture says, my covenant will I not break, nor alter the thing that have gone out from my lips. If he said he is going to do it, you could take it to the bank, he's going to do it. Take him at his word. It says the words of Yahawah are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Remember, you don't get pure silver just so you have to purify it under intense heat to help remove the impurities. Without heat, you can't have pure silver or pure gold. Without pressure, you can't have a diamond. Don't stop looking at your situation as a how to put it, as a stone around your neck designed to crush you or weigh you down. It is meant to strengthen you. Every victory you get over trials and temptation, it prepares you to handle a greater one. And as long as we are alive on the earth, and Yahawashi has not returned yet, temptation, trials, tribulation is a must we have to face. We will never promise that everything was going to be okay. We will never promise that every man who professed to be a brother or a follower would actually be genuine. What we have to ensure that we be genuine, that we walk right. And it's easy to have our eyes fixated on what others do, but spend more time fixated on what you're doing and asking Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi to grant you the spirit to change it or to change it out of you. Thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. And this is what the Father promised the elect, the righteous first and foremost. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And you're seeing that we're living in a world where they're saying good is evil and evil is good, because vile and wicked men are in power and they encourage and endorse each other. Anybody that seems to have a light of Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi in them, they try to extinguish it. And this is why you have to hold on, because Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi made a promise, and he is a covenant-keeping power. He's a power that keeps his promises. Right? So, let's see if we can get some other precepts. Let's see. Bear with me. Isaiah 57 and verse 1, the righteous perisheth, and no man lay it to heart. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. He shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, everyone walking in their uprightness. You know? So, looking at Psalms 12 and verse 1, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi preserving those, whether he had to hide you or he had to take you off the earth. The Lord has many ways to preserve you. So we shouldn't only be looking at it in one way, in one aspect. Right? Let's see. Micah 7 and verse 2. Bear with me. Micah chapter 7 and verse 2. It says, the good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men. They all lie in wait for blood. They hunt every man his brother with a net. And I know this is what taking place on the earth today. And you would even find this type of spirit among the body. Don't let it discourage you. The Lord promised to preserve you. Right? Trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi. We were told these things were going to happen before it happened. And what was the reason for it? So you could be prepared, so it don't overtake you and you become wearied and disenfranchised and disheartened when it comes. This is the purpose of revealing a matter before it comes to pass. And say to Wada Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai for making it known through his servants, the prophets. Right? Let's see. Let's get Psalms 18 and verse 30. Psalms 18 and verse 30. It says, as for power, his way is perfect. The word of Yahawah is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. What is a buckler? A buckler is a shield. A shield. Why you think when they go into war, one of the most important weapons to have, or articles of war to have after the sword would have been the shield? Because the shield is what they use to defend against the blows. The shield protects you from the arrows of the enemy. The shield could also put over your head to shade you from the sun. It offers a lot of protection. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is that shield to us, to the faithful. So this is why we ought not to let any situation overwhelm us, because power promise to preserve the godly. Don't mind what the people telling you that living that life and have no benefit. You'll just practically be bored all the time. Don't study them with that nonsense. They don't understand why we love Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, because the Spirit was not given to them to understand. They don't know why we sing praises. They don't know why we trust in him. They trust in men. It says, thy word is very pure, therefore thy servant loveth it. And I desire to be and to remain a servant of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Scripture says, surely Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Right? So everything that the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai has revealed unto me and to you, fellow Achion, you should be most appreciative of it. Why? So you would know what is going to come, so you would know how to better prepare for it. When the weatherman get on TV and tell you it have a tropical storm and it's going to hit at so time, so date, or the weatherman tell you we in the tropical storm season and they're expecting several storms, what you think you're supposed to do? You prepare. You make sure you have all the necessary material. Should the storm hit landfall, you batten down the windows. You make sure you remove any glass away, so the roof fall, the glass wouldn't fall on you. You try to reinforce things. If you have a storm shelter, you get down in the shelter till the storm pass. You have that shelter stocked up with food, with a radio, with light, with kerosene and a lamp, stuff like that. Should current go, you have clean drinking water. Preparation. The Lord made these things known so we could better prepare. And by making it known, it's also his way of preserving us. It's also his way of keeping his promise. So again, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai shall preserve the godly. So with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. I'm your brother Abaniah saying shalom and see you for the next lesson.